can go live now. So, okay, Bismillah. Right, let's have a read this text first. Let's start with Mr. Rian. Read for me the first paragraph. Nice and loudly so we can all hear you.
Bears have an excellent sense of smell and very keen hearing and scent the faintest odor from a great distance. This is fortunate for them as they are very short-sighted.
Excellent, lovely. Let's move to Arwa, please.
Please allow that
Read it a little bit louder.
I obtained the odor of something sweet towards Mishuk the bear cub. What could it be? The cub did not know, but his mother and the elder ones recognized the aroma of honey.
Okay, let's have Mr. Sufyan. Nice and loud, please. Read the next couple of lines, please. With
hurried steps, the whole bear family set off in search of the prize. They trotted along for about a kilometre before they reached the old decade tree.
Decade, yeah? Decade, yes. It means when something's rotting.
Where the bees had taken up their abode.
Okay, lovely. Stop there. Abode means home where they live. Okay, let's have Mr. Ilyas. Mr. Ilyas, read next to me, please. The poor bees.
The poor bees saw the plunderers.
Plunderers. What's the meaning by plunderers?
The trespassers.
People who are trespassing, robbing. People who are taking everything. Yeah? Plunderers. And immediately, carry on.
And immediately sounded alarm. They then defended the store of honey by fiercely stinging the bears.
Lovely. Excellent. Okay, let's have Zainab, please, with the next part.
A feast of honey,
But
the
mother bear.
mother bear and her cub calmly continued their feast of honey. They take protecting them against the attacks of bees.
Stop there, lovely. Okay, Mr. Qasim, please.
One hungry bee, however, plunged its sting into Mishuk's nose.
Okay, what's the word plunged mean?
Sticked it in.
Put it in like deep, yeah, good. Carry on reading. He growled.
He growled furiously, shook his head, jumped, snorted, turned round like a spinning top, and it was with great difficulty that he managed to beat off the troublesome insect with his paws.
Lovely, stop there. Let's have Maryam, please, read the next part.
But the repulse did not by any means prevent him from tasting his share of the honey, of which he immediately became very fond.
Okay, lovely, beautiful. Okay, but this repulse is not by. Never mind. It's a little bit there. Okay, let's go for green. So bears have two senses which are better developed than the others. What are they? So the two senses which are better developed. So we look at the first line of the text. Bears have an excellent sense of
Smell
and
hearing.
okay, so now when the question goes here, what are these? So for number one, we can write down. It says which senses are better developed. So let's write it down. So the bear's sense of. So the bear's sense. Okay, sense of smell and hearing are better developed than the others. So that be are better developed than the others. So we write the same words that they use, we give them back to them. Developed. Okay, are we happy with that nice answer here? We've used the words they gave us in the question. We've fed it back to them in the answer. Lovely. Let's change color. Go to question number 2 now. Which color should we go for now? Red. Okay, question number 2. It says, why are the bears fortunate in having these senses? So why is it good that they've got these two good senses? The sense, for example, of hearing and, what's the one? Smell. So why is that? Why is it good for them to have those two good senses? Okay, let's have Mr. Mus'ab.
Because they're very short-sighted.
Okay, so that's right. So which part of the text says that? This is fortunate for them as they are very short-sighted. Why are the bears fortunate? So
The
So the bears are fortunate. Fortunate what? Fortunate to have what? To have excellent. Yeah, to have excellent sense of smell and hearing as they are very short-sighted. That's number 2 done. So the bears are fortunate to have excellent sense of smell and hearing as they are very short-sighted. Qasim, you got that down? As I've written it there on the board, same word for word? Good. Lovely. Okay. Let's go to a black now. Question number 3. So what was the odor which the breeze blew towards Miss Hook? So now if you look at this question here, they're talking about odor, breeze, and the character is Miss Hook. So there are 3 elements of the question that we must include in the answers. Go away. Okay. Now let's have a look at the text now. Let's rub off the old stuff. Okay. Let's get a different. So a breeze arose wafting the odor. There you go. You got odor. You got the word breeze. So those 2 keywords are covered. Of something sweet towards Miss Hook the bear. What could it be? The cub recognized it straight away. It was the aroma of honey. Okay. And there's Miss Hook there. That's the bear's name. So for number 3, let's structure a sentence together for number 3. So number 3 says, what was the odor? So what was the odor?
Honey.
The odor of honey. So the odor of honey was blown towards Miss Hook. Remember capital M for Miss Hook, because that's the name of the bear, proper noun. Full stop at the end. If you see me miss any full stops or anything else, please tell me straight away. Okay? Number 4. Okay, let's get rid of some of this. Let's get rid of this now. Okay, so we can look at the new part. Okay, now question number 4, nice and straightforward, but let's have a look what it asked us to do. Number 4, where had the bees made their nest? So 2 key words, the bees got to be in our answer and the word nest. So who can tell me which part of the text has got that answer in it about the bees and the nest? Okay, first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph? Second, third paragraph. Okay, so they got bees. And where did they make the nest? How do you know it's the nest? Because that's their abode. Abode means where they live. That's where their nest was. Okay, they tried long for a kilometer before they reached but the bees are taking up their abode. So number 4, where had the bees made their nest? So the answer is going to be? So the bees had made their nest in a? That's right. The bees had made their nest in, oh, you said in the old decayed tree trunk. Oh, in a, you can't say a because it's in an old decaying tree trunk. So we just put our own context on decaying. Okay, lovely. That's done. Number 4 is done. Okay. Alright, let's go to number 5. Let's get rid of that. Those bits here now. We don't need that anymore over here. Okay, number 5. You're going for a, what color are you going for now?
Yellow.
You won't be able to see yellow. Go for red. Number 5. What does sounded and alarm mean? If you look at the text, which part of the text has got sounded and alarm?
Oh, the immediate.
Third paragraph, there it is. The poor bee saw the plunderers and immediately sounded an alarm. Put your hand up if you know what that means. Okay, let's have a... Okay, go on, Arwa. Okay. Sounded alarm means there's been some danger, and what have they done? Layla, what have they done? Somebody sounds an alarm. They make a lot of noise to warn others. So number 5, the interpretation of this part here is going to be, so sounded an alarm. Sounded an alarm means to make lots of noise to warn others of danger by making noise. Okay, that's lovely, that's done. Come on, I'm going to rub this off here. Question number 6. How did the bees defend their store of honey? So let's have a look. Okay, let's have Sufyan. Which paragraph are we in for the answer for question? So how did the bees defend their store of honey? So we're going to have those keywords, bees defending honey. So which part of the text talks about the bees defending the honey?
4.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4th paragraph. Actually, no, you got to go back to the 3rd paragraph. So the bees then defended their store of honey by what? What did they do? Okay, can you see that? Fiercely stinging the bears. So number 6. Number 6, so we can start off with the context. Who they're talking about? They're talking about the bees. What were the bees doing? Defending. So the bees defended their store of honey by fiercely stinging the bears. Let's write that down. So the bees defended their store, means belonging to them. Their store of honey by fiercely, okay, the spelling's all there. Stinging the bears. Okay, we got that down, folks, yes? So get that down, good, get it down. Okay, at the back, done it?
Yeah.
Happy with the answer? Have you answered the question?
Not yet.
Okay, well, let's rub that out. This part here. This door here. Okay, right. Let's have a look at question. Right, question number 7, number 8 is nice and straightforward. Which of the bear family was stung by an angry bee? Miss Hook was stung by an angry bee. Number 8 is very easy. Why were the bears able to continue their feast of honey? Now, okay, let's look at the text. Okay. But the mother bear and her cubs calmly continued their feast of honey. What was the reason why they were able to do it?
Because the thick of the
Against the attack of the bees. It was the thick fur. So why were the bears able to continue their feast of honey? We haven't got much room for number 7. I'm just going to squeeze in over here. So, number 7. So the bears, you write yours on your page. So the bears were able to continue. Or should we start with the answer? We could start with the answer. We could say the thick fur, or the bear's thick fur, the bears. Thick fur protected them from the attack. Okay. Okay. That's our comprehension done.